Alright, we are in game 2 between Newbee and OG. Let's see what is our player perspective here. In game 1 I did the Jerax Tusk player perspective. It was really nice to see. It was really fun to see some big ice shard blocks and some great snowballs, saves and stuff like that. It was nice. I believe they were lacking damage in that game. But anyway, forget about the game now. So this time we have Winter Wyvern and Earthshaker supports. And then on the other team we have Rubik and Ancient Apparition supports. Don't think I want to do a player perspective of a support in this one, to be completely honest.
10 seconds remaining.
Invoker player perspective?
5 seconds remaining.
Depends what the rest of the heroes are, but I'm not gonna do a support player perspective this time. So Faceless Void, Ancient Apparition, good combo. Invoker, good hero that sits in the back. Spellcaster has really good synergy with the Chronosphere. They are building the typical Void lineup, Void, Chrono, and heroes that can cast spells or sit back in a high range, in a long range and auto attack inside the Chrono. Basically heroes that synergize really well with Chrono. So far they have 3 of them.
OG's turn to ban.
They banned the Visage here last. One last ban for OG. In Newbee, what they need is a safe lane, unless the Void is safe lane. There is the option of Void being safe lane. Invoker is mid.
Remaining.
So something that has good synergy with
remaining.
Chrono. Is Silencer still in this game? Silencer might be a problem for OG. Silencer was a pretty big problem for OG last game, I believe. The global silences were winning a lot of fights last game.
OG's
And they have very similar heroes. Oh, Phantom Lancer. PL pick. Okay. We'll see how this goes. They last banned the Sven, so they are expecting the Void to be off lane,
remaining.
and then they are banning a Sven, that's a safe lane carry
5
hero.
seconds remaining.
Okay. So we should be expecting this Void to be off lane, and they need a safe lane. Drow Ranger is still there, but I don't know if Drow Ranger might not be good enough.
Alchemist. You may now select your hero.
Alchemist? Okay. That's a safe lane, Alchemist. A lot of these heroes on Newbee, they need a lot of... they need farming. Void needs to farm. Invoker needs to farm a lot. And Alchemist is like the ultimate... I need farm hero. He needs farm badly. He's a really greedy hero. So Newbee gonna play this game where they sit back, they farm. Their pick-off potential is only Chronosphere. So they're gonna be playing around the Chronosphere a lot. When there is no Chrono, their kill potential is pretty low until they get farm on their heroes. So Alchemist safe lane, Invoker mid, right? Okay, let's go with I can still do another Jerax player perspective. Earthshaker. But definitely in this game, OG will be the aggressors. They will be the ones going aggressive. And Newbee has to play more of a defensive type of Dota. And defensive and like reaction type of Dota.
Prepare for battle.
Actually, you know what? Free camera. Free camera, no player perspective in this one. Let's do one normal game. There is no really a player perspective that I want to see. I'm really interested in this game overall, not in an exact hero player perspective. Really interested how this game will be played. Because in this case, Newbee has a lot of farming heroes. They need to play defensive Dota, farm, and OG will be trying to go aggressive, as much aggressive as possible. That is safe lane PL, mid lane TA, that's an off lane Brewmaster. For sure, it will probably work better than the mid lane Brewmaster from last game. There is a Void here that's starting with Poorman Shield Tango. Very tanky hero. Am I in full screen? I'm in full screen, of course. OG better lineup? Probably, yeah, if they don't fuck up. I like Newbee's lineup also. I like it a lot, but I feel like it requires too much farming. And it's a bit greedy for the early and mid game. Alright. So top lane is off lane Void, Winter Wyvern, PL here. Mid lane is TA versus Invoker. TA has advantage in this matchup, right? There is an Earthshaker. He will try to help. Fissure will be there. That's a nice block, but it's just like a zone out Fissure. Wait, did that branch that he planted say GG? The GG branch? Did that just say GG there? I think so. I haven't seen that. What? That was a nice Fissure anyway. It completely blocked Invoker. He had to run to the right and then go to the high ground, run back to the lane. Definitely the TA got advantage now in the lane. But here is the Rubik to help. And this might be our first blood. He does have refraction. He's waiting for it to hide under the tower. He doesn't even need to use it. He's perfectly fine. Use the healing salve. Rubik has no point on Fate Bolt because he's only level 1. No reason to be afraid while salving here. No Fate Bolt to cancel the salve. And Rubik is playing on mid now. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, it's Brewmaster. There's an Alchemist there together with Ancient Apparition. This may not be the typical Radiance Alchemist, you know, because when I saw Alchemist, I was like, oh, this guy is gonna need to farm a Radiance, so he needs a lot of space and time to farm that Radiance, and then a lot of free farm to farm other items after the Radiance. This may not be the typical Radiance Alchemist. I'm very, very curious to see what happens here. It's possible, but doesn't always have to be the Radiance Alchemist. Earthshaker, Jerax making a little rotation on mid and going to block the Invoker here on the high ground. Body block him on the other part of the Fissure. That's nice first blood. Really nice first blood. Very nice Fissure block. There was a little space for Invoker, but he went and body blocked him there. And Rubik did try to lift the Earthshaker away from there so Invoker can walk in and be safe, but they killed him before he backed. So very nice, very well played by Jerax. Maybe should have been on the Jerax player perspective again. He is doing so well now, and he's very close to the Arcane Boots if he decides to do that. I don't know if it's going to be Arcane Boots, Blink Dagger, or Tranquil Boots, Soul Ring, Blink Dagger. Probably Arcane Boots. There's an Alchemist stun going on S4, Chilling Touch, damage, and Cold Feet stun. It's a pretty decent combo. Cold Feet, and then the Alchemist stun helps the Cold Feet connect and freeze the target.
That should help.
Meanwhile, Void on the top lane already used all his regen, just getting whatever he can from the lane. Went Iron Talon, so when the lane gets too dangerous and he can't farm anything from it, go back to the jungle, farm some neutrals. And right now he's looking here for low HP creeps, if he can last hit. Just scouting around. Oh, he's just going to take the creep wave. He's just gonna... Yep. Okay. Well, that's a great way of just getting your experience, isn't it? Get the creep wave and walk back with it. Meanwhile, there's another creep wave almost under the tower, and on the bottom lane, S4 gets a kill on Kaka. Must have been, I have to see this, must have been another Great Fissure block. If I missed it, I want... Why can I not? I'm clicking, it's not working. It's not working. I'm clicking. I can't go back. Why can't I go back in time? What? Anyway, mid lane. TA is gonna die. They have a sentry. That's a two-man gank. Rubik lift into the Cold Feet. Very nice combo to make rotations with. Cold Feet. He can wait with the lift a little bit, and when the target is running away a little bit. The break distance is 740, so he doesn't have to stun right away. If the target starts running a little bit, they can stun later. Nice fissure again, blocking him. And Fly dies actually here, but it's going to be 1-for-1 trade for now. Looks like Rubik may get sniped by a fissure. Sunstrike is there, but Jerax dies to the Rubik, and that was a 2-for-1 trade. I think OG is probably okay with this trade. They lost two heroes, but they are both supports, and they killed a carry. They killed an Alchemist. Alchemist is a pretty big hero to kill in the early game. Slows down his farm and experience gain. He's level 5 at 6 minutes and a half, almost 7 minutes. So what's even more important is that Ancient Apparition is level 5 at 6 minutes, not that the Alchemist. The Alchemist is safe lane, and he's well protected by two supports, except that last gank. But overall he's in the safe lane, protected by two supports, so probably not very important for him to hit a fast level 6. It's very important for Ancient Apparition though to hit level 6 as fast as possible, so they can combo the Chronosphere with Ice Blast and Invoker Sunstrike. It's a really good combo. For sure PL dies inside the Chrono if they manage to do the entire combo. It's a Sunstrike. The Sunstrike is like
Radiant structures are fortified.
almost 300 pure damage right now. Ice Blast is 250, plus it leaves the Frostbite dot and Void auto attacks to deal a bit of damage as well. It's a lot of damage they have. A lot of damage to kill people with Chronosphere. That was a stack, ancient stack. It's a really big stack, so they can't really... It doesn't really stack anymore. The creeps aren't even moving anymore. Because when the fissure hit them, they used the spell, they used the frenzy spell, and they didn't even move, so... Good try to stack though with the fissure. On the bottom lane, they are going on the Brewmaster. Actually, Alchemist stunned himself, but he was in range to stun Brewmaster. Brewmaster still gets the ultimate off, and looks like it's going to be a dead Alchemist. He's regening from the ultimate. No armlet yet for armlet toggles and survivability, but can they kill him? He's channeling a stun right now. S4 is going to die on the Brewmaster, and they cannot kill this. This Alchemist is just not dying. No damage for him, not enough damage. Faceless Void makes a rotation, but after using Time Walk, Time Dilation, he... No mana for Chronosphere. That would have been a big 3-man Chrono, but he didn't have enough mana for it. Probably shouldn't have used Time Dilation, because TP Scroll has a lot of mana cost for a Void in the early game, and then... Oh, he has his ultimate again. They are looking to kill the Alchemist, but what they don't know is that the entire Newbee team is incoming. That's a great Chronosphere. Dead PL, and now Earthshaker tipping out. Winter Wyvern hiding in the trees. His TP will be ready soon, and he will be able to TP out as well. Ancient Apparition. He has the Ice Vortex, but he doesn't even know. He's not even expecting this. They don't know. So on OG they tried to go aggressive. They tried to kill the Alchemist, but they ended up losing the PL for nothing. Chronosphere was used, and Void is going for... That's a Helm of the Dominator on the Void. Okay. Helm of the Dominator Void. You normally see this Vladimir Void or even the Mask of Madness Void.
Time is money.
But the sustain type of item in this game for him will be the Helm of the Dominator. Gives a lot of HP regen, dominate the creep. Gives him some attack speed and a bit of stats. Okay. We'll see later on if there is any big reason for Helm of the Dominator, like dominate a creep that can do something big. Oh, Ice Blast, not gonna hit. Nice Cold Embrace by the Winter Wyvern. Sunstrike is going to hit. And can they finish the PL here? Nope. No PL kill. So Alchemist so far is going for the typical Armlet into Soul Ring build. Maybe we'll see a Radiance there. He TP's out to base. Nothing can cancel the TP. They don't have TP cancels here. Earthshaker is on the mid lane. So Alchemist just TP's out in front of them. And Ana meanwhile clearing the big Ancient stack. And very close to Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger offers very good aggressive potential, killing potential. Alright, Blink Dagger is up now with the Blightstone, minus armor. And Alchemist, after tipping base, he decides to farm some jungle. He gets Echo Slammed, and he gone Armlet. Nice Armlet toggle there. Chronosphere, Winter Wyvern, and Earthshaker. Alchemist may stun himself. Nope, he throws the stun. He's still not... Oh, that Armlet toggle failed. That was really close, getting another Armlet toggle. And now it's a 1-for-2 trade so far. But Ana is gonna die, make it a 1-for-3 trade. Brewmaster has no escape from here. I think Sunstrike misses, but he has no TP, so... From Newbee, they already know this. They must have clicked on the hero and know he doesn't have. Just gonna try to buy a little bit of time and make heroes follow him and waste a bit of time, but he's dead. So that's a 1-for-4 trade. 1-for-4 trade. I did mention, and I do acknowledge, that OG is the team that wants to be aggressive in this game, and Newbee are the ones that want to sit back and farm. But that aggression is not working so far. Let me tell you that the aggression for OG is failing really hard. It's 13 minutes into the game. PL doesn't even have half of the Diffusal Blade. And Newbee are farming really well. Ice Blast gonna hit bottom. Doesn't stop him from pushing though. He doesn't care. And mid lane, Rubik getting some levels, some creeps. Alchemist farming Ancients. He is actually going for the Shadow Blade here. No Radiance. Radiance would have been too greedy. Radiance would have been the greedy option from the item build. So Shadow Blade is the better one, I guess. Alright, there is no Echo Slam. Nice Fissure. They have the Dust as well. Double damage on the TA. Can they kill Invoker before he gets back up? He Tornadoes. Ice Blast doesn't hit anything. Actually, Ana's still chasing after the Invoker. And Cold Embrace will bring the Ancient Apparition a little bit low to HP. And Alchemist has his ultimate. He's perfectly fine here. That was nice. That was nice dive. They got the Invoker kill and they didn't lose anybody for it. And oh, the Blink Dagger going in aggressive again. That Fissure though, not the perfect Fissure block there, but working on that. Desolator now. Any ancient stacks? There are some ancient stacks in here. Ancient stacks in here as well.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
So Faceless Void, Chrono is up. Let's see if they want to look for opportunities. It's actually Invisible Brewmaster with Blink Dagger already. It's a really fast Blink Dagger from the offlane. Ancient Apparition ultimate flying towards bottom. They maybe want to try to kill this PL. No. Invoker meanwhile gets initiated here. He's gonna die. 11 magic stick charges. Not even worth using. He would have died after that anyway. And here comes the split from Brewmaster. Alchemist. That was perfect timing for Alchemist to stun himself. Nice Chronosphere as well. And even better Cold Embrace. Ana running for his life. He gets frozen by the cold feed. And Alchemist with his ultimate. Okay, Brewmaster dies after the split. Now the Ice Blast. Oh, nice blink away. Ice Blast did hit him, but he's not gonna die here. Not enough damage. And now Shrine. Welcome to Dota. You just lost a team fight. Don't worry, you don't even have to go base. You Shrine up and you are ready to go back in action. Yeah? Let's go. So that's a Diffusal Blade on the PL now. Yes. Mana burn is really good against the Void. Diffusal Blade, Illusions. Invoker needs farm. Midas, farm. But he's been getting picked off in the last few minutes. That's what OG needs. Pick off the Void. Pick off the farmers. Or pick off anyone that's like... They are all trying to farm. They are all greedy farmers. Alchemist needs to farm. Invoker needs to farm. Like, non-stop they are just looking for farm. And a little bit of a chill time for the Brewmaster here. He has the Primal Split on cooldown. Doesn't wanna force much action. As long as PL is farming and he's safe, he might just farm as well. Some creeps. Brewmaster talents. I haven't looked at them ever, I think. Damage or mana regen, Thunderclap damage, resistance, 20 strength, 2 seconds Thunderclap slow, 140 attack speed. That's a lot of attack speed. Or you can get plus 2000 health to Primal Split units. Alright, that's an OG smoke right now. Looking for the Great Fissure Initiation. And there it is. They jump on the AA. Deleted. Instantly deleted by the TA. Blink is still on cooldown. Chronosphere is forced pretty much here. If he didn't use it, he would die. And defensive Chronosphere, that's great. Pick off the Ancient Apparition on the tier 2 tower. Force the defensive Chronosphere. Very nice. Very nice aggressive play by OG. And now that Chronosphere is down, Newbee can't even fight. So Alchemist, after the Shadow Blade, he's going for the Maelstrom. This is like the really old Alchemist build. Shadow Blade into Maelstrom. Oh, Jerax gonna get picked off here. He gets Cold Embrace, but not enough to save his life. And Ancient Apparition Ice Blast hits. TA goes down as well. I'm not sure if this should be happening. They get at least a kill in return. They get the Ancient Apparition. And now Alchemist stun, followed by the Centaur stun. Nice micro by the Void. But... oh, that's nice ultimate once again. Fly. Man, those Winter Curses last game were amazing. And this game, he keeps getting kills with every Winter's Curse. Almost. Just keeps getting kills. Nice Winter's Curses. Nice. Nice Winter Wyvern plays by Fly. And actually, I'm not supposed if I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen. I thought that Newbee cannot fight because Chrono is down, but they actually killed two heroes. They killed the TA and they killed the Earthshaker. Maybe OG went a bit out of position, people got picked off, but I'm not... yeah, that was for sure not a forced fight for OG. They just got picked off slightly, I believe, there. And now Chronosphere is up in 10 seconds. He dominates a wolf for the leader, pack leader's aura, giving them a bit of damage. That's Henry. Scouting Roche with the wolf, getting vision in the pit. TA is a hero that can very easily Roche by herself. Once she gets the Desolator, she can kill Roche by herself very easily. So keeping a creep, dominated creep in the Roche pit at all times is very useful. So you can see when TA does Roche. And that's the smoke gang. Chronosphere on two heroes. Templar Assassin will be going down first. Actually, the Cold Embrace is keeping him alive for now. And Rubik is going to die here. He stole Refraction, but he's out of mana because PL is just burning all his mana. And meanwhile here, Anna chasing after the Alchemist. Alchemist stun. Nice Cold Embrace once again. And that's a double kill for the PL. Did Invoker even show up in this fight? Probably didn't really show up. Yeah, probably was too dangerous. Maybe he didn't find the opportunity to show up and... oh, that's the AA blast on the Roche pit. It only hits the TA, actually hits the TA and Winter Wyvern. And that's probably enough to stop them from Roshing. But welcome to Dota 2, Shrine is up. You don't even have to go base, just Shrine and go back to kill Roche. And now Invoker getting chased a little bit. Look at Fly, look at that supporting. Look how nice. He even bought Clarities and he's giving them to teammates. Random Clarities to PL. So now they are Roshing. No sentries for OG. So Alchemist will be getting Shadow Blade initiation with a stun. Primal Split is off cooldown. They can try to nuke him, try to burst him before he gets the Primal Split off. But there is always this Cold Embrace. And Alchemist stun in a second on the TA together with the AA Blast. Okay, Chronosphere is on cool. Chronosphere is up now, but he gets Winter's Curse. The Ancient Apparition dies. The TA bought back immediately, so he's gonna be able to rejoin the fight and quickly nuking that Rubik and wrecking him. And now Echo Slam was there, two for nothing so far. Well, 2 heroes for a buyback, but it's definitely worth buyback so they can get the Roche. Roche is below half HP, so if this fight ends up won by OG, which happened, they won the fight. Invoker, just Tornado EMP, no mana for more. And actually his mana is getting burned right now. PL is on his face. And more illusions. And Chronosphere was used here. Nice. Ice Blast. Cold Embrace is not healing, but Void is out of mana. Where is your magic wand right now? It's on cooldown. Okay, never mind. I thought he doesn't have magic wand. DGC Flame. No magic wand, but he does have a magic wand.
Has been initiated.
And now TA with the Aegis. They cleared 3 heroes after that buyback on the TA. That's a totally worth buyback. No reason not to buy back there. Buyback, rejoin the fight, win the fight, take the Roche kill, kill more heroes, and back to pushing and pressuring. Alright. I think OG is very happy right now. Last game I didn't see many of these voices. They weren't spamming them much. Now they look a lot happier. Ай-яй-яй-яй, что сейчас произошло? OG are DGC happy. Spamming the voice chat. I mean, spamming the chat wheel or whatever. Boots of Travel by the PL. Boots of Travel on the Primal Split Panda. And look at that disable. Look at that tornado inside the base. Keeping them all away from the tier 2 tower. And now tier 2 tower top is going to be another free tower for OG. This is snowballing really well for them. You know, here 10 minutes into the game, or like 15, it started going really well for Newbee, but overall OG, like they have the better lineup early and mid game, so it is expected for OG to do this well at this point of the game. That is expected for sure. Let's see how this game is going for Newbee though. Alchemist, 25 minutes into the game, still hasn't finished the Maelstrom, and he barely gets to auto attack, so I don't know how much this Maelstrom will even do. It may not do anything. And Shadow Blade going to just hit the illusions with the stun, just so he doesn't stun himself. Okay, Void getting initiated, trying to blink out of here.
We'll take that.
Earthshaker's blink was on cooldown since he blinked to Fissure. No blink to enchant Totem and cancel the Void's TP.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Hey Invoker, your Midas is off cooldown. Oh, looks like they want to go on PL a little bit. No. Double Ganger. Okay, that's a pick-off. That's a Brewmaster pick-off there. That was with stun set up from Alchemist. And looks like OG is going for a Void pick-off. And that's doesn't even have to use the Echo Slam. TA has so much damage that Blink, Enchant Totem and Fissure stun is enough. It's a 3-second disable anyway, Aftershock. Such a long disable. And meanwhile, No Tail, what is going on? He's just getting solo kills on the Alchemist, on the Rubik, sorry. Oh, Alchemist. Poor little Alchemist. I mean, that's a nice Ice Blast, but the BKB from TA keeping him alive there. Cold Embrace on Jerax, keeping him alive as well. No Tail, not afraid to dive the Ancient Apparition inside the base. And they lose 4 heroes. Chronosphere is ready when he respawns. When they all respawn, I mean, they still need everyone to be alive. Void can't just go by himself. Tornado. Push, damage the creep wave a little bit. I think they will lose this tier 3 tower. Brewmaster. I just heard his ult. Wait, I just heard his ultimate. Okay, that's a Chronosphere. Sunstrike as well. TA's buyback. Not the BKB is on cooldown. He just used it. And he just lost the Aegis as well. So no Aegis. But all he has to do is just focus the buildings. That's going to be a nice Ice Blast. It finishes the Winter Wyvern kill. And Barracks dies here. So OG, they got what they came for. That's a nice fissure, but Void has Time Walk to get on the other side of the fissure. TA will get stunned by the Cold Feet, and Alchemist stunned himself. The TA blinks away because he didn't take damage. Now another BKB is on, and Refraction is on cooldown. Void needs a bash badly here, but he gets Drunken Haze. Well played, S4, well played. Drunken Haze miss everything. That was a really big push for OG. They got the tier 3 tower, they got the melee racks. The melee racks is the one that matters, so they got huge advantage from this. And now they can just destroy shrines, get even more map control, not let Newbee leave their base. All the aggressive wards from OG, look at that, when they are pushing so much into the base, you have all the space and time to put these aggressive wards in the base and up here. Very nice aggressive wards. Oh, Jerax wants the solo pick off on AA. He may get it. He's gonna... They see him? They were pinging him. But that's it. There is a sentry here, so they were pinging the Earthshaker. They did see him, but doesn't really matter. TA just jumps out of nowhere. Oh, that's nice. Nice Echo Slam. Secures the Rubik kill. So now that the two supports are dead, a lot of follow-up is dead for the Chronosphere. Ice Blast and Rubik spells and potential spells that he steals to follow up in the Chrono. A lot of that doesn't exist right now. Alchemist trying to go for a stun. Okay, he stuns himself. They dust him. And that's the Chronosphere there. Echo Slam is on cooldown. Remember, he just used it. And PL gets Cold Embraced. And he stays alive because of that. Alchemist. Looks like they will lose the Earthshaker to the Forge Spirits. That's a really big Ice Blast. PL very low on HP, Tornado doesn't hit, and meanwhile on the backline Ana is just wrecking everything. Invoker buyback, Ancient Apparition died again, Alchemist is dead with no buyback. They will lose the TA here. Cold Embrace will keep him alive for a little bit longer, but oh, that blink, that's a blink. And the Winter's Curse was used on a Forge Spirit or something. Now he's gonna die. They don't have detection. Wait a second. He's gonna die. Here he is. And the Winter Wyvern goes down. But it's totally worth it because he saved TA's life. Fly saved Anna's life right there. Nice Cold Embrace. And then TA blink out into the trees. Sacrifices have to be made. Big sacrifice on the Winter Wyvern, but it's definitely worth it. He saved TA's life. Now TA is back to farming. Almost has the Daedalus up. Next Roshan will be coming soon. OG take next Rosh, and then Aegis and Cheese should be easy to finish this game. Shadow Blade on PL to increase his ganking potential. And oh, Rubik has meld, so he's going to be fine here. Invoker is here. Alchemist is going for a BKB. And Invoker is going for a BKB as well. Does he have the... What was he building with the plate mail? Was he building a Shiva sword? He started building something with plate mail, probably a Shiva's. And then he changed his mind to a BKB. Yeah, BKB is really good this game. It completely counters the Earthshaker and the Brewmaster. TA doesn't care though. TA shreks you through the BKB. with auto attacks, with physical damage, but BKB in this game is good against OG. It does block a lot of their spells. Ancient Apparition, they see him right now, but they want some damage on the Void and some mana burn. He actually time walks and gets trapped. Okay, run away to your base. Rubik, Tornado is used. Keep the Rubik alive. Yep, he's fine. Nice 4-staff. Alchemist trying to get some split push done on the bottom lane. Just one acid spray on the creeps will be enough to push out the wave and eventually pressure the tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top shrine.
Rosh is up. So the next push for OG will be with Cheese and Aegis. This has to be a huge Chronosphere, like huge Chronosphere with the best follow-up. For Newbee to win the game in the next fight, they're gonna have to get a huge Chrono with a really good follow-up. He has the potential of getting a huge Chrono. He has the Blink Dagger for very long range initiation. He doesn't have to time walk in and then Chrono. He can just blink in. Very nice that he got the Blink Dagger, but OG not gonna let them initiate just like that. They are the ones initiating and diving inside the base. Alchemist with the BKB, he actually barely does any damage. And right now Newbee are just all of them trapped on the fountain. No one is leaving the fountain, nobody can. Because of those PL illusions. Look at all the PL illusions right now. Nobody can leave the fountain. OG very quickly taking the top racks, moving on to the bottom. And gonna get those mega creeps. That's a smoke on Newbee. Let's see the Chrono. Okay, there's the Chrono on PL. PL will go down. But he buys back immediately. No reason not to buy back here. Boots of Travel back into the fight. Making Newbee use big spells, use Chrono and big Invoker combos. Just to kill the PL that's now alive again because of the buyback. And I think they will keep going. Yes, no reason to back here. Just want a Cold Embrace on Ana. Heal him a little bit. And now with the Desolator, gonna be attacking those buildings. Get them! Oh, that fissure. Fissure, blink, wrecked. Tornado, not going to hit anything. Void blinks in and just time dilation for some cooldown reduction. I mean, increase cooldown or whatever. It's not reduction, it's increase. And they just can't stop them. Can't stop them. No Chronosphere, can't fight them. Mega creeps for OG. That's much better, OG. That right here is the much better OG, right? In game number 1, OG, they were struggling. It really seemed like they didn't have damage to kill enemies. Maybe the draft was, maybe they got a bit out drafted, but in this one, this is the true OG. They know what they have to do. They know they have to play very aggressive this game, not let them farm, and just win from there. Aggressive ganks in the mid game and play around objectives like Rosh. TA didn't even lose the Aegis at the end. They won and he still had the Aegis. Like, Newbee actually had no chance. And the difference in net worth was not even that big. In game 1, Newbee had like 30k net worth when they won. And right now, OG won when they had about 15k net worth. Right here, we already knew right here that game is over, that OG won. Good picks on OG and well played, of course. Very nice picks, very aggressive. And a bit greedy pick for Newbee. Just have to say that. A bit greedy pick. And also the Alchemist. I don't know why the last pick Alchemist. Maybe something that could fight a lot better mid game, early and mid game. Like maybe Juggernaut or something. I don't know. I don't really know. But Alchemist. Well, they had to try, right? They wanted to try it. They had a plan in mind. They had this draft in mind. So they gotta see if it works. It didn't work. Oh well, happens. Better luck next time. If it worked, it would have been great. But sometimes it just doesn't work.